What's up, everybody? It is your boy Johnny back here with another video. So today, as you can see in the video, this is an unboxing and a review of the latest and the greatest CD set from FTD of Aloha from Hawaii. I just got this in the other day. I already checked it out thoroughly, listened to it, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this. First, we're gonna do the unboxing, show you everything that comes with it. And then afterwards, I will do my usual review, talking about the packaging and all that other good stuff I always do every time. So let's just get started. This may be a little bit of a longer one than usual, since it is both an unboxing and review. So let's just get started. And I'll just talk as I go. So this is a new Aloha from Hawaii release. This one came available on pre-order about, I would say about mid-January. The reason why I do remember is because I was going to see Johnny Mathison concert in January. I posted a few videos from when I went. Man, that was a great concert. Anyways, and before I went to the concert, I was on social media and I saw this was available for pre-order. Here, let me let you guys look at the track listing. You can pause if you like, if you can see it from this far. I saw it and I heard it was for pre-order. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pre-order it now before I go to this concert. And that's exactly what I did. So I got this, I think late last week, earlier this week. And I already listened to it. Oh, let me do this first. This is a little trifold that holds all the CDs, as you can see. So very excited to get it. I think it's awesome. But I'm going to talk about all that when I get to my review. All right, so like I said, this is a trifold that holds all the CDs. I'm going to show you each individual CD in a second. Check out the visuals. All right. And then we're going to check out the booklet after this. So here's CD 1. I hope everybody's doing all right out there. Hope everybody's staying safe and everybody's well. I am. I'm really excited. I have some news to announce, hopefully very soon on my channel, that I would like to share with you guys. But in the meantime, I hope you all enjoy this unboxing and review, because I don't do a lot of videos right now, because like I said, I don't have my own personal space right now, but that's going to probably change very soon. So it'd be great. There's the last CD right there. All right. Actually, here, let me take these CDs out and I can show you behind this trifold thing. Looks like the session boxes, usual, what you expect from FTD. All right, last but not least, let's look at the booklet. All right, so here's the booklet. All right, now let's check this out together. Even though I already checked it out, so I can explain some stuff to you guys. Page by page. This is about, I think, a 23-page booklet. 25, something like that. There's that. Good stuff. Stuff to read. Not much to read in this one, but still cool stuff to check out. Go. I'm not going to talk much because I'm going to talk you guys' ear off in a minute. Sorry, then you guys have to listen to my voice. So, okay. Get this. Trying to get rid of that glare. Oh well. I don't want to be holding like this to you guys. That. And the last 2 pages. All right. There you go. All right. First, let me get all this stuff together first. Actually, you know, let me just leave all this stuff out. All right. So now we're to the review already of this release. Making good time, and I'm very happy. All right. So let's talk about the packaging, everything that comes with the packaging. All right. First of all, I just want to say about the cover itself. I love the front cover they chose for this. I think it looks great. It presented great. I love the hype sticker. I love that. I always love the hype stickers of these things. It's just really cool how they present this. But I just want to say I really do love the cover they went with this. And the back is awesome too. Really, really nice. Good quality stuff as usual. Good stuff. As far as this, I know a lot of people aren't a fan of these trifolds where they put the CDs in. But you know what? If they do this type of thing, I think it's better when they use, except for pulling the whole thing out, the whole CD out of this thing usually. It scratches it up. I think it's a lot better when it's just, you know, half like that. Okay? So, still not a fan of these, but it's not as bad as when you pull the whole disc out. But I love how this is presented, you know, what you expect of FTD, doing the master, showing the master tapes on this trifold. You got the reel-to-reel. I always loved this photo. I always thought it was cool. And you got one of the original album with the original hype stick, which I do have a version of that, you know. Maybe one day I'll show all my Aloha from Hawaii stuff. But I like how this looks too. As far as the booklet goes, I love the booklet, man. I just feel like more than ever, the pictures in this booklet of Aloha from Hawaii, man, is so vibrant. The way they look, and they're just amazing looking. I mean, stuff we've seen before for the most part. You know, the typical photos we've seen of during the show, and maybe some of the rehearsal show, and him arriving in Hawaii. So just typical stuff we've seen before in the past, and the memorabilia. The one thing I thought that was really cool was this page right here. It looks like, you know, stuff on like, almost like photo negatives. You know what I'm saying? I like how that looks. It looks like pictures taken during the show. I wonder if Ed Bonja took these pictures or what photographer took all these pictures. But I do love the book. This first page right here is basically the whole paragraph, the whole writing of what was in the description of the listing on shopelvisoperation.com. This is the first page. And then over here, it starts right here. It starts at about 6 months back, talking about the history of the Aloha from Hawaii special and how it came about and all that good stuff. And then it also has, and it continues to this page. All right. But, you know, just cool to read. Always cool to read that type of stuff. And then you have some quotes from some band members who worked with him. And then after that, it's just photos. Again, stuff we've seen many times and memorabilia stuff. One cool fact I found actually from my roommate that I live with is that the Aloha from Hawaii album, did you know it knocked Dark Side of the Moon off the #1 spot from Pink Floyd, the album Dark Side of the Moon? I thought that was really cool to learn. And Elvis had the first, and the thing I learned in here was Elvis had the first, the biggest selling, or the first quadraphonic album, or quadradisc or whatever, to go #1. But I thought that was cool to find out that Elvis's Aloha from Hawaii album knocked Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon out of the #1 spot. So that was really just cool little fun fact, I thought. But this book, really cool. The pictures are great and vibrant. Looks better than ever. It's just amazing. All right. Whew. That was a big thing to talk, I tell you what. All right. So now, the next thing we're going to is the important stuff, the music. So now let's talk about the music of what's available in this new box set from FTD. All right, so it comes in 3 discs. They call this the special limited 3 CD edition. So you never know, this may be very limited and may go out of print, but we'll get to all that, you know, later. But the first disc, of course, is the actual satellite show, and then the second disc is the rehearsal show, also called the alternate Aloha, people like to call it. And this is what what's gravitating people to this set is the third disc, the bonus songs. Basically, it's of 4 songs that Elvis did for the America broadcast. They were inserted inside the special of just him standing on stage by himself singing songs, all from Blue Hawaii, except for the last one being Early Morning Rain, and the other ones being Blue Hawaii, Kukuipo, No More, and Hawaiian Wedding Song. And this contains all the complete outtakes and, of course, the master takes of the bonus songs. So all that stuff is included in here. So So let's just go by disc and talk about all this stuff and what I thought. All right. So disc 1, of course, is the initial Aloha from Hawaii satellite show that we saw on TV if you were around back in the day and saw the special. Now, this time around, involved in the mastering was Matt Ross Spang. So I'm just tell you right off the bat, this show, everything he mastered on this, on 2 out of the 3 discs, they sound amazing. But we're going to go more in depth about it. I'm going to talk to you more about it. So about the satellite show, I'm going to tell you right now, it sounds amazing. You know, over the years, I know especially in the U.S., the satellite show has been released many times. First time was in 1992. Was this release of Aloha from Hawaii, just a regular CD. And then the second time was for the 25th anniversary in 1998, this version. And it has the bonus insert songs, the master, I guess you could say the master takes of the insert songs at the end. And then you have this. If anyone knows about the 2013 Legacy edition of the main satellite show, just telling you, and I think a lot of people would agree, this did not sound good at all, the satellite show. It sounded horrible. It was very low in the mix. It was like it was mastered for a record. During the show, it faded in and out, so you don't hear the in-between chatter or Elvis talking during the show. Like, for example, around when he's talking, after he sung Hound Dog, he's like, you know, I was just a little bitty baby when I sung that song, you know. Or when he's talking after he introduces all the band members, all that stuff is faded out like you're flipping over the record. That's what I didn't like about this. And like I said, again, it was very low in the mix. But I think they also mixed it at the time for this, the music on vinyl release of 2013 of the Aloha from Hawaii Legacy Edition. So, actually for a long time, I listened to this version because this actually sounded better than the 2013 version of the main satellite show, which is really crazy. So, it's very good to have the satellite show remastered again, and this time by Matt Ross Spang. And I tell you what, people, it's a night and day difference. It sounds amazing. There's a video on YouTube, actually, I saw, comparing the audio to the Legacy edition of the satellite show and the new one. You can hear the difference tremendously. And it really does sound amazing. Everything sounds good. I listened to this satellite show with headphones. I'm trying to get into a habit of listening to it with headphones. And unless I just didn't hear it before, because I've been listening to stuff with headphones, I feel like I can hear a lot more going on in the background during the show. Maybe the mix brought it up a little bit too, but all I gotta say is, people, it's balanced great. It sounds dynamic and amazing. Very, very good mix. What you expect from Matt Ross Spang. He hasn't really disappointed us with mastering stuff. So, great job. All right. So now let's go to the second show, the rehearsal show, or the Aloha, the alternate Aloha, people like to call it, from a couple nights before. The rehearsal show, this actually, believe it or not, this part wasn't, the second disc was not remastered by Matt Ross Spang. It's actually still the original mastering from the 2013 Legacy Edition. And funny enough, it sounded great because the second disc of the 2013 master of the Aloha the alternate Aloha, it was mastered by Vic Ancini, which again, he does great work too. So I guess they thought it was good enough and they didn't remaster it, which I thought was kind of odd, because when you think about it, even though it's a good master or a mix and everything of the show, you think they would have still remastered it because the money we paid for this, first of all. Second, that master, that mix is already almost 10 years old. So you think they would have still remastered it anyways, but they didn't. But anyways, still sounds great. So I didn't really have to listen to disc 2. And it's a far, and of course it sounds a hell of a lot better than the original 1988 alternate Aloha, the first time it was released in 1988. So we see it a third time on this release. Again, sounds great. Mastered by Vic Ancini back in 2013. So that is the 2013 mix. All right, so now we are at disc 3, and this is, again, this was the main focal point for this release. All the bonus songs that Elvis recorded after the satellite show, after everybody's gone and left. He did this about, I think, I don't know, between 2 or 3 in the morning. He did these bonus insert songs, and this contains the rehearsal takes, the different takes of the following songs: Blue Hawaii, Kukuipo, No More, Hawaiian Wedding Song, and Early Morning Rain. So that's the main focal point. A lot of the stuff is, or maybe even almost all of it, besides of course the master takes, were unreleased, officially up until now. So it's cool to hear all this stuff here. I really enjoyed listening to this 3 because if you guys own the deluxe edition of the Aloha from Hawaii special DVD, you see the visual of this part. As a bonus, it has all the outtakes and the components from the visual, the recording of these songs. And so you actually hear more audio, but in between the takes, they stop the camera. So the cool thing about this is you hear stuff you didn't hear before that was recorded visually, if that makes sense. You actually hear more chatter, and it's pretty funny, some of it. It's really cool to hear. But you also still hear the stuff that you heard in the special that they caught on camera also as well. So, but it was cool to hear. You hear Elvis joking around with the guys. You hear him joking with the director and producer of the show. His name is Marty something. But it's really cool. It's really cool. Elvis is in good voice. He's in good spirits still, even though it's like 3 a.m. He's doing all that stuff. So it's very cool to hear. And again, that was mixed by Matt Ross Spang. So, it sounds amazing. And it does. I actually listened to that in the car. So I think that really, covers my review of this. So now I'm at my verdict of this release. Am I happy that I got this release? Is it worth getting? I gotta tell you, people, this release right here is a home run. It's a great release from FTD, great mastering, great presentation. This is just a home run for me. I can't really see them doing much more with Aloha from Hawaii. I would think this is almost the final. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very surprised that they released this year and not for the 50th in 2023 to celebrate the 50th anniversary. They may still do something with this next year because I'm thinking, or at least I thought they will do. Who knows? Only the future will tell. The only other thing they can really do is like what they did with the 50th of the 68 comeback, is release maybe this audio with the Blu-ray of the special, of the actual TV special, the visual part. So maybe they'll package that in a box set. Other than that, I don't think there's really much more they're going to get out of Aloha from Hawaii. So just a quick review of the packaging, great. The mastering, great. Matt Ross Spang does great stuff. So I'm really happy with this release. Can't really complain. This is $65. I know for a fact, I looked recently, it is sold out on shopbraceland.com. I think you can still get it on Shop Elvis, maybe.com. But if you're able to afford this, and I got to tell you right now, just a side note, they've gotten a lot better with packing these things. I never really bought their vinyl. Don't own any FTD vinyl. But they got really a lot better at packing these CDs, because I used to have bad luck, man. Stuff coming damaged. But they actually put an effort. But then again, they also charge you about $7 to ship. You think it would be being media mail that it'd be cheaper. But other than that, man, great release. If you're able to get it, I highly recommend it. If you can, if you can afford to get it. So yeah, that's my story. Really, I'm sticking to it. So you know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope I gave you some good information. I hope you learned something from it. And I just helped you decide if you want to get this or not. So, are you going to get this? Let me know. Are you interested in getting it? What do you think about this release? If you have it, put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. But other than that, people, I think I'm going to stop it here. So I want to thank you all again for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers, old subscribers, people commenting, sticking with me. I know I'm not making a lot of videos right now, but I think that's going to change very soon with some news I got to share with you guys. Maybe I'll do a live soon or another video. So y'all stay tuned. I said y'all. Oh my God, I'm sounding so Southern. But thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. So see you later and goodbye. See ya.